Bible does not offer many details about the main characters, the main personalities, the fundamental heroes that fill its pages. Little is known about the intimate life of the patriarchs, for example. Only a few salient episodes of their activities. These patriarchs had wives identified by name to highlight their individuality, but in this case as well, there are very few details about their specific characteristics. Let us bear in mind that in ancient times, women did not play a significant role outside of procreation and be the companion of their husbands. At least that is the impression we receive. With the exception of a few extraordinary women recorded in Greek history and in Egyptian court, history is really orphaned of women who have impacted the course of history. In the case of the first matriarch, Sarah, the Bible qualifies her as a wife who is in tune with the project of her husband Abraham. She is a teacher trying to disseminate the idea of monotheism, the existence of one only God. And she dies at the age of 127. The Bible records that by saying that she had lived 100 years, 20 years, and 7 years, instead of simply saying 127 years. Different interpreters of the biblical text, attentive to this singularity, deduce that it is a matter of teaching, and they interpret it saying that at 100 she was as beautiful as at 20, and that at 20 she was as innocent as a girl of 7. There are different versions of this interpretation. My teacher, Rav Soloveitchik, has a different opinion. He says that the message is that she had the qualities of each of these stages in life concurrently, at the same time. Let us take youth, for instance. It is usually distinguished by rebellion, the questioning of everything. Little children always ask, why is this sky blue? Why is this that? In later years, we usually accept reality. We come to a certain stage of resignation of what is possible. But according to Soloveitchik, the matriarch, Sarah, had the characteristic of the young for the rest of her life. She never stopped questioning. She never accepted everything because that was part of her DNA. Do you know somebody, or have you read about an individual who is like that, who does not lose the qualities of youth, even in his adult life? When he's 40 or 50, he behaves many a time like a young man. Calendar does not appease or minimize his enthusiasm and amazement for events, because many people later in life become resigned. They accept the way things are, but others keep on questioning for the rest of their life. I remember the famous saying of the playwright George Bernard Shaw, "Too bad that youth is wasted on the young." But it was nice to hear it. But Rav Soloveitchik says it isn't always so. Rav Soloveitchik says that people are able to have the qualities of youth even when they're not young, when they're older in life. And he says that this is maybe the message that the Bible is trying to tell us about the matriarch Sarah, who never lost this ability to question, this ability to know more, and this ability to grow for the rest of her life. Do you know a person like that in your intimate circle? Maybe you do. Respect that person.